What are some of the harder places to play in the SWAC in your experience?
Oh man, that's a really good question. There's a lot of really tough places to play. I think, playing over in at Alcorn, in Lorman, Mississippi, that's a tough, place to play. Their fans are very, very passionate. Playing in the Bayou Classic is always interesting. That's another one. But it's tough everywhere you go. But there are some programs that like playing in Lorman that are extremely extremely tough. But we love those type of games. We love those challenges. We like people talking about us, pointing the finger and things of that nature. That really helps us to understand that it's us against the world.
When it's your alma mater, when you've put on that uniform, how much more disappointing and how much more does it mean for you as a G-man yourself to get this thing turned around?
It can't be more disappointing, for me. There's nobody that is within our program, a part of our program, or supports our program that can be more, upset than I am at this particular time. When I set to do this, I do this for all of the legendary players that have played at Grambling State University, and also, Coach Robinson. At this particular time, we feel like we're letting them down. And for us, we have to do everything in our power in order to get away from that. There's so many great players that live in this area, that live in the Monroe area, Shreveport area, that we want them to be proud of our program. And at this particular time, we're not doing what we need to do and haven't been doing what we need to do to make them proud. We have to improve, and we have to improve quickly.
You guys do have a young team that's still playing with confidence despite this slow start.
Well, I think it says a lot about the strength mentally and the character of our players. In my opinion, because of some of the changes we've made, we haven't put our players in the right position offensively to be successful. So it's up to us to do that. And we're going to make the necessary changes to impact our players being shown what they can do. And we've got really good players. We got really good players on offense. We got really good players on defense. And we got playmakers in the kicking game as well. So it's up to me to get that corrected. And we've started that process, to get it corrected. And we feel excited about, what the future holds for us here.